What's up, St. Louis? I'm Eric Luchenegger, the founder of Tenacity and the host of Bourbon Friday, and I'm back to update you on more important dates and events coming up. First up, applications. TechWeek St. Louis is just around the corner, and if you want to be part of the action, there are 3 ways to get involved right now. Partner or sponsor, apply to speak or host, or join the planning committee. And guess what? Planning for St. Louis Startup Week has begun, and we are looking for people to join the organizing committee. You can apply to be part of the committee right now. Applications are due on the 20th, but positions will remain open until filled. On March 20th, nominations are due for the Washington University Innovation and Entrepreneurship Awards. These awards recognize outstanding achievements and contributions. Nominations are open to students, faculty, staff, and community members. They can be made in 4 categories: Excellence in Innovation Student, Excellence in Entrepreneurship Venture, Outstanding Mentorship Faculty or Staff, and Outstanding Mentorship Community. On March 24th, applications are due for the early rate of the Inc. 5000. This is a list of the fastest growing private companies in the US based on their revenue growth over a period of 3 years. This prestigious recognition, compiled by Inc. magazine of entrepreneurial success, has helped to launch many companies into the national spotlight. Finally, and a bit further out, on March 31st, applications for Arch Grants are due. That's right, it's that time of year again, and Arch Grants is now a $75,000 non-dilutive grant with tons of resources, and all you have to do is get selected and agree to headquarter your business in St. Louis for at least 1 year. They also provide $25,000 in moving expenses if you're coming here. The last thing I want to mention is that my company, Tenacity, has launched Swingspan, a digital divide program that provides free WordPress speed optimizations for nonprofits. So if you're a part of a nonprofit or know someone who is, and they use WordPress for their website, go apply at swingspan.app. That's swingspan.app. That's not an update video without events. Kick off the week on Monday with the NVIDIA GTC AI conference, which goes through the 23rd. This metaverse and AI developer conference brings together corporate leaders, IT decision makers, researchers, and innovators to discuss using AI, accelerated computing, and data science to change the world. Also on Monday, it's Email Marketing 101, how to create high converting workflows from the Founder Institute. At this webinar, Bethany Stachfeld, co-founder and CEO of SendSpark, provides practical tips on setting up effective email workflows for startups to generate leads and convert them to customers. The session will cover email subscriber segmentation, the benefits of email marketing automation, and strategies for driving email campaign conversion. Then starting on the 21st and going through the 22nd, check out the Adobe Summit. This free virtual conference offers inspiring keynotes, sneak peeks, and innovation super sessions, enabling attendees to learn, get inspired, and build connections to thrive in the digital economy and keep up with the latest industry trends while hearing from top companies and understanding the Adobe vision. Now strap in, because Tuesday is the big day this week. On March 21st, join the AI and Data Science Clinic, a free workshop for decision makers from the Tesseract Academy. This free workshop is for non-technical decision makers interested in data science and AI, seeking actionable insights instead of buzzwords and jargon. The workshop aims to help attendees understand how to adopt AI and answer their data-related questions. Also on the 21st, it's the Filament Grand Opening. This is a day of programming, networking, and happy hour celebrations at their new location in the Cortex Innovation Community. The day will include open co-working, 2 Filament skill sessions on experimentation and features and bugs, a happy hour with food and prizes and caricatures, and a rapid fire brainstorming session on local nonprofit challenges. Also on March 21st, check out Communicating Your Business, creating a pitch deck that gets results from the NASDAQ Entrepreneurial Center. Learn how to create a compelling pitch deck for your business in this session with veteran marketer Ira Gostin. Discover the key components of a strong story, how to present your pitch, and how to align your story with investor goals. Also on Tuesday, join the Decode Conference from WP Engine. This is a free virtual conference aimed at helping developers build better WordPress sites by sharing the latest trends and techniques across all development stages, maximizing conversions, improving site performance, and modernizing experiences using headless technologies. This is the biggest WordPress developer event of the year. Also on the 21st, it's Marketing Ops, the oxygen you need for scalable, sustainable growth from marketing profs. Here you'll learn 5 key responsibilities of today's marketing ops function, 4 primary benefits of effective marketing ops, and the circle of traction framework and marketing ops place in that framework. Also on March 21st, check out Creating Your Brand Experience from Missouri SBDC. With all the possibilities of creating content and marketing, it's more important than ever to correctly define your brand. At this webinar, they'll explore how to develop and implement a brand your customers will talk about. Also on Tuesday, join 5 digital engagement trends for 2023 from On24 and the American Marketing Association, who you'll learn new digital experiences to try, how to deliver new content formats across the funnel, the next phase of live, on-demand, and hybrid events, and opportunities to improve personalization and sales conversion. Also on the 21st, it's Lunch and Learn, Grow Your Business webinar from the Scandalaire Center. At this webinar, Mel Lambert, Program Director of the Balsa Foundation, will discuss how you can grow your business using free resources readily available and additional funding opportunities as an entrepreneur in the St. Louis area. Also on March 21st, check out Business Financial Literacy from SCORE. In this 90-minute session, you will get exposure to financial statements and hands-on illustration of the impact of raising prices, reducing costs, and increasing sales volume. Finally, on Tuesday, join SLU eMentors Networking from the Chaffetz Center for Entrepreneurship at Heydays. You can connect with local entrepreneurs and SLU students at this event for a night of networking, table topics, and entrepreneurship. Then kick off the morning on Wednesday with 1 Million Cups St. Louis. This is an event for local entrepreneurs to meet and present their startups to the innovation community here in St. Louis. The presenters are My Uncle Satoshi and Stampin' Chase. Also that morning, it's What Will Be the Next Big Thing in Artificial Intelligence from Finimize. Christopher Gannett from Wisdom Tree will discuss the AI investing landscape, how to invest in AI beyond ChatGPT, and 3 trends investors should know. Also on March 22nd, check out Leveraging AI for Retail Growth from Applied Digital. This event features Scott Michaels and Dan Berger, experts in digital project management and tech leadership. They will discuss how to strategically get started on your AI journey, discover the applications of AI within a mock ecosystem, and you'll walk away with practical ideas to improve your business's efficiency, customer experience, and employee satisfaction and ROI. On March 23rd, join SBA's 8A business program from Heartland Black Chamber. The SBA's 8A business program helps socially and economically disadvantaged small business owners expand their footprint in the federal government marketplace. Also on the 23rd, it's The Fundamentals of Effective Business Networking from Enterprise University. Here you'll learn how to effectively navigate a networking meeting, gain insight on leveraging your network to ultimately bring in business, and discover practical strategies to build and maintain a strong professional network. And it's Thursday, so of course, Venture Cafe. The theme for the evening is corporate and community partnerships. Join them for a night of seminal sessions that tether diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging through corporate connections and industry innovation. Also that night, join In the Beginning, How to Validate Your Idea from STL Black and Tech. You have an idea. Everyone does, but how do you know your idea is legit? At this event, entrepreneurs will share their experiences and strategies and show you how to validate your business ideas before turning them into something more. And at this event, everyone is welcome. And then it's Friday, and it's not Friday without Bourbon Friday, and you can join us at Tech Artista downtown for our weekly social gathering celebrating the St. Louis startup scene. Stop by for 3 minutes or 3 hours for more great drinks and better conversations. I think that one might be a big one. we're doing it in conjunction with TechSTL Takeover. So check that one out. We will be releasing some new content on YouTube the next few weeks, but in the meantime, we post content on TikTok as well. So if you're on there, hit that subscribe. And remember, Bourbon Friday is now a meetup, so we hope you join us there. Finally, if you have an event or an important date coming up, please email us at events@bourbonfriday.show. Thanks. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you at some events.
To stay up to date, follow us on social. We are at Bourbon Fridays on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. See you next time.